So you're going to start your retwist with freshly washed hair. So my hair is freshly washed. I had a video that I recorded before this, which was like my wash video. So if you want to see that, definitely check the description box below. Now for my routine of retwisting, I only use my oil method. If you haven't seen how I mix my oils to moisturize my scalp, definitely check one of the corners of the video. I'll leave the link in one of those as well as in the description box below. But I just thoroughly saturate my scalp and I just massage it in. And I take my time doing this and it feels so good. So you should be massaging your scalp. I tend to do this every day. So I don't know, I get a lot of questions about how fast my locks are how fast my locks are growing, and I definitely feel like this is a contributor to that. But I could be wrong, because people have always told me my hair grows fast, but I think this is something that's definitely a contributor of how fast my locks are growing. So I put my hair up in a loose bun at the top of my head. That's how I start my retwist, just to get all the locks out of my way. Then I also just make sure that the back has some type of oil too, just because, you know, sometimes we miss the back. And then I have these little baby hairs in the back. I just pull them aside so that they don't get caught up in my lock. And I make sure I separate the hair that I feel, and I twist my lock clockwise. So I'm sorry you can't really see in this clip, but I am twisting it clockwise. And this is my first starter lock, so I'm going to use 2 clips to secure it down so that it doesn't move, because pretty much from that point you're kind of anchoring other locks on top of each other so that they don't unravel. I hope that makes sense. Like, this is like my first lock that I'm securing down, so if I put 1, there's a possibility it may slightly unravel, but if I put 2, it kind of anchors that one, and then the next lock that I do, I can kind of anchor on that one. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, again, I'm just going clockwise. You can kind of see the rotation from my hands, and you're gonna have to excuse how ashy I am because I just jumped right out the shower and started doing the retwist instead of oiling my body down, because it was so late. It was like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. some crazy time in the morning, so I was just really tired. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep showing you kind of this this clip of me just retwisting clockwise, but I'm going to move to the front, which will be an easier view. But usually people ask me, well, how do you do your own back of your hair? So I'm just showing you that. And then this is one of my split locks. I need to fix that eventually, but that's what I was showing you. So I'm going to stop talking now. Something is missing and you better fix it before you make a sister change. I definitely contemplated taking this part out, but I just felt like somebody was gonna say they wanted to see me do the back more, so I kept it in. But if you don't want to see this clip, definitely skip to like 30 seconds from now, and I will be showing you how I do the front of my hair. Now for the front of my hair, I've been using my aloe plant as my, I guess you could say, gel. So it's 100% natural because I'm cutting the leaves from my actual aloe plant. And I kind of just use a toothbrush to smooth that in my hair so that I can get the little fine baby hairs in the lock. Because you guys know I have a lot of little baby hairs, so I try to get as much in the lock as possible. And then again, I'm still doing it in a clockwise formation. So yeah, it's as simple as that. The only reason why I use gel in the front and not the back is just because I feel like I don't need to in the back. Everything just kind of goes in the lock with no issues. But since I have a lot of shorter hairs in the front because I'm constantly doing my baby hair, I know that creates breakage. And just on top of that, I just have a lot of baby hair. I try my hardest to have something a little bit more sticky to get everything in that lock. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you, I think, one other lock in the front so that you could see how I do it with the aloe vera. But again, there's still oil in my hair as well. But just this first row, this is the only thing that I use the aloe on.
haven't seen you in a moment, you got me. Wanna come through, let me step in your yardie. Do what we do, let me touch on your body. I said the colors you knew are so faded and ugly. Had to regroup, change formation, called Ozzy. Please come true, cause the demons keep calling.
And then I pretty much just follow up with a little bit of oil on my scalp if I feel anywhere is a little bit dry. Usually the front isn't, but in this case I added a little bit more to the front because my hair was completely dry at this point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I do my retwist. So just water and oil, a little bit of aloe vera in the front. And you know, if I do this at night, I'll put a scarf on. If not, I'll just take them out as the day goes on. Alright you guys, so this is how I retwist my hair, and I actually don't use dryers or anything. The only time I use a blow dryer is if I truly have soaking wet hair and I just do not feel like doing it, but I kind of took my time today, so my hair is pretty much at this point dry in a lot of areas, so I'll be fine. I just put my scarf over it like so, and I just loosely tie it so that it's not tight. None of my like clips are like super tight anyway, so I won't have like a headache, but I do keep this fairly loose just so it doesn't like unclip anything. Booyah. And then I will just be taking my butt to bed. And that's literally pretty much it. That's all I really do for my retwist. Anyways, I hope you have a marvelous day or night, whatever time it is, and I'll see you later. If you want to keep up with me, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at iamLindaElaine, Snapchat at YouMexicanBeauty, and I am off to bed.